Thursday, Thankful Thursday. And I want you believers to call in today and let us know what you're thankful for. That's 855-999-1390. That's 855-999-1390. Listen, I'm going to kick it off. I am thankful to still be in the land of the living, but not only to be in the land of the living with the activities of my limbs and in my right mind, because you know what? Taking our right mind for granted is not good, because somebody woke up and didn't know where they were. Somebody woke up, didn't know who they were. And you know what? I thank God for the mind to still trust and serve him. It is a beautiful, almost summer day here in Chicago, and the weather is nice, and it's going to be even nicer here in the studio. We got a great show of hot topics for you. You know what? As Charmaine from Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken always says, call your friends and your frenemies and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. What's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook? I thought I would go live on Instagram like Tammy for a little bit. Candy, what's up? Listen, I'm thankful for mine. You know, the last few days I have been feeling really good. And of course, everybody who's tuned in know that the last few months have been what I wouldn't wish what I've gone through on my worst enemies. You know, and I don't even have worst enemies, but you know how you got some people that you like, why did they happen to them? I wouldn't wish it on nobody, but I thank God for keeping my mind. Because there have been moments that I thought I would have lost my mind, but I had the mind to keep my mind stayed on God. And so I'm excited. God continues to keep us, my boys. This single fatherhood is a title that I never thought I would have, and I'm trying to navigate it very well. And funny thing is, and I can laugh about it, today I overslept for the first time in 2026, and thankfully we have a nanny, and so my nanny was texting me. Not only did I oversleep, I was up at 4 a.m. working on some projects, so my phone died in the middle of the night. So that's why my alarm wouldn't let Nalia in when you get a chance. That's why my alarm didn't wake me up. Long story short, the nanny was looking for Maddox clothes for school, and I had just got Maddox and MJ some clothes from H&M because I figured we're gonna be outside this summer. So I got them some nice polos and shorts so they can look like their daddy. And Nico put on one of his fresh outfits to go to daycare. And I'm like, what did you put on them since, I didn't tell you? She said, oh, it was a really nice all white linen outfit. I said, I know you didn't send my baby to daycare in all white. And so, and they were going on a field trip to Chuck E. Cheese today. So I got myself together, got up, went to the daycare. And as I zoomed in the daycare, the teacher yelled out off the bus, Dad, he's right here on the bus. And so it made me happy. I walked on the bus and he was screaming, Daddy. And I said, you going to Chuck E. Cheese today? And every toddler on the bus screamed yes. And it's the little things like that that just gives me the joy to keep on doing what I'm doing. And yes, I got that good outfit up also. We got a nice jogging shorts that he could tear up at Chuck E. Cheese because he got to look nice when we go outside. But what else? That's just small things that I'm thankful for. What about you all, believers? What are you thankful for? Listen, Instagram, I was only here for a second. I'm about to go because I need my phone to do some work. And Justice is back. Shout out to Justice, our faithful PA who's been with us so long. He is back in the building, so I need to talk to him and show him our new layout for our scripts that I created. And I need to send them to Zoe to print. So, I'm late as can be. You know what? Kudos to all of the women, especially mothers, especially single mothers, because y'all hold it down. And I think I'm just learning more and more how we should appreciate. Now, I have a great mother. Shout out to my mother, who I celebrate daily. But it's a difference in being in the role now and seeing exactly what a single mother has to do. Because she's a single mama that worked a full-time job, got all these kids, got to run here, run there, grocery shop. Whew, it's a lot. So I kudos to all the single mothers and the mothers that are raising their kids. Because even if you're in a relationship, shoot, I'm sure there were many times Valencia felt like I wouldn't say a single mother, but she carried the weight of taking care of our kids and let me go out and work and, as the old folks say, bring home the bacon. So I will forever be grateful and appreciate all of the women that are doing the thing, taking care of their kids. All right, so Instagram, I see y'all. I just wanted y'all to see. We're going to get this set up one of these days the right way. But until then, you can join us on Facebook or YouTube. All right, see you, Instagram.
Queez comes in 2 distinct fragrances, the sensual Pure Royale and the alluring Forbidden Kiss. Order Queez today.
Go to bequeeze.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That's BEQUEESE.com. Bequeeze.com.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level?
Hey, no, you just remember it's just email. I just put my email in.
There's no better place than right here. With thousands of listeners tuning in every
It's always been my email. But you know what it was? I think we had the premium plan. And I could, I had to log in. What's up, Jarrell? Oh, we good, man. How you feeling?
345-744.
You acting funny, man. Yo, come see us, man. Yo, come work with us. You too big time for us. I'm feeling. No, Lord Jesus. This cold is lingering. I know, right? You said 20 seconds to what? Tammy ain't here. Hello, switch. No, what's going on?
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
So what's going on is more than 170,000 people are still powerless as Chicago area braces for possible second round of severe storms. Now, I was just on the phone with a friend of mine who had to go to her sister's house because her power was out. And I said, wow, it stormed that bad? But clearly, I slept through the storm. And you know what? It's not a bad thing. But Chicago area commuters felt the lingering effects of severe thunderstorms that swept through the region overnight, causing widespread transportation and power disruption. One of the most significant impacts was on the CPS Yellow Line service, where a tree limb fell on the tracks near the Oakton station in Skokie. I was going to ask, where's the Yellow Line? Because I have never seen it, but now I know it's in Skokie. And it forced the trains to stop operating for nearly 2 hours Thursday morning. Service was suspended around 5:40 a.m. before resuming residual delays shortly before 8 a.m. as crews worked to clear the obstruction. Now, the Yellow Line disruption was just one example of the broader challenges created by the storm. Across northern Illinois, strong winds and heavy rain knocked down trees, damaged power lines, and left more than 172,000 ComEd customers without electricity Thursday morning. The outages affected not only residents, but also government facilities and transportation systems throughout the region. Now, air travelers also faced delays. At O'Hare International Airport, dozens of flights were canceled and more than 100 others were delayed as airlines worked to recover from the weather-related disruptions. Midway Airport also reported delays throughout the morning. Speaking of Midway, Southwest just alerted me today is their final day for up to 40% off base fares if you're trying to go out of town. The storms even impacted the court systems. The power outage temporarily forced the closure of the Markham Courthouse, with some proceedings relocated to another Cook County courthouse to ensure essential services could continue. Now, additional court operations on Chicago's South Side were also affected by weather-related power issues. Now, forecasters warned that while the region was still recovering from Wednesday night storm, additional severe weather remained possible. Meteorologists encouraged residents to stay alert, secure outdoor items, and prepare for changing conditions. The situation served as a reminder of how quickly severe weather can affect critical infrastructure from public transit and air travel to power service and government operations. Well, it's Mother Nature, God's weather. Jarrell, were you woke during the storms last night?
Of course I was, man.
I missed the storm. What time now listen, when it was time to pick up Maddox from daycare, and so I got home, and because of course the nanny was getting out, so I had to get home with MJ, and then it just got dark, and I heard the nanny say, "Oh my God, what's happening out there?" And I look out the window, and I'm like, "Shoot, I should have picked up Maddox before the storm came." But it was 4:00, around 4, and it came down hard, and I was like, my mother came in, and she was soaking wet from being out in the rain, from walking from the car to the house. And so I sat and waited. I said, well, the daycare don't close at 6, so I'll get there closer. Let's see if it slow down. And you know what? It stopped. So I thought that was it. It rained last night, too.
You know what it was, man? It wasn't even so much the rain or the thunder or the lightning, man. It's that wind, man. That wind did its thing, man. The wind knocked down all the trees in my neighborhood, man. Trees on top of cars, man. Trees on top of people, man. It's getting bad, man.
Are you serious?
Trees everywhere, man. It's tree branches everywhere, man. You can't even drive on the street, bro. It's a tree.
That must be the south side.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. But you know, it's the good side though. You know, I'm out in the Chinatown area, man, and
that's why I'm about to say trees fall in Chinatown.
Yes, sir, man. They everywhere. You can't even get around right now, man. So that wind did its thing last night.
Well, you know what? I was riding through the Great West Side of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't see any trees on the ground. You know, I haven't heard of any power outages, so I think it just may let us know that God loves the West Side.
Yeah. I lost power for about 10 minutes, but you know, God love me too.
You know what? Next time you lose power at home, Saints, all you gotta do is start singing "Power, Power, Lord, Power."
I didn't know what to think for. So you know, yesterday was my birthday, man.
Happy belated birthday!
I was like, man, it'll be you know, messed up.
Nice little shameless plug too. I like
it. It'd be messed up to go out. You know what I'm saying? A tree fell on me or something. That'd be kind of rough.
Yeah, because when nobody gonna pay you, couldn't call Flanagan for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you gonna sue? Mother Nature.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. So I don't know, man.
Well, happy belated birthday. How old did you make?
Man, a little too old, man. I'm 32 now, man.
Oh, man, to be 32.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. You want to go back?
Well, I'm glad that you're 32. Now, today is Thursday. I wish we would have known yesterday. I would have called you in the studio because we could have kicked off Hump Day Hookup.
Oh,
We've been trying to do that for a long time. We're going to get it together one of these days.
Right,
so listen, Jarrell is 32. It was his birthday. He's a Gemini.
Yes, sir. The best.
All right. That explains a lot, you know.
What are you trying to say, man?
That I've learned over the years from you. You and Tabby are both Gemini.
All of the greats are Geminis, man.
Yeah, okay.
Kanye West, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Helping my point.
So, you know what I mean?
Definitely helping my point.
Hey, look, I'll tell you like this, man. You don't want to mess with no Geminis, man.
I forgot Trump was a Gemini.
I'd rather have him on your team than against you.
I need to remind Tammy of that when she comes back in the studio. But listen, let's wish Jarrell, one of our producers, a happy birthday. I pray that God continues to add years to your life and life to your years because you deserve it, my man. And I pray this year God strengthens your heart to just want one woman to get married. On that note, we're going to keep this Throwback Thursday rolling. We got nothing but throwback hits. It's Corinthian Temple, my church. He took my sins away right here on the Brunch Bunch.
I was trying to take that Trump thing and go talk about the game last night, man.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't it, is it, though? Oh, Lord, Zoe.
What's that now? Bro. I almost broke something last night.
Oh, you want Spurs to win?
Yes, bro. And not only did I want the Spurs to win, I called everybody and was already talking. I called, bro. Oh, my God. Talking nasty, bro. Because, we was all supposed to go out for my birthday and go watch the game with us, but the weather got bad, right? So we like, all right, we just gonna, everybody just chill. So I'm calling everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, the Spurs on that, bro. We got 2 at the crib, bro. It's on, bro. We going 7 games, all of that. Before I started seeing that shit dribble down, I'm like, nah, this ain't real.
Y'all might win next game. Y'all gonna be at home.
I think it's over.
Yeah.
It's over, bro. It's over. We fell too far down the mountain, G.
Cool.
Bro, 30 points. 30 points, bro. 29 points. This is the championship, G.
Not 29-30. That's 30 ball.
Fam.
That's 30 ball.
If we playing 2K and you up 21, the game
Game
over,
over,
bro.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The game has been over, G. Oh no, bro.
Makes it back.
Oh no, bro. It's over now, G. Y'all might have got this, but I'll tell y'all something though. Wemby about to be the most feared basketball player
Next season.
Whoa, oh my God.
Next
Why y'all
season.
just do this to him, G? Why y'all do this to him, bro? No, he good.
Tina
bro.
said happy
That's not
birthday. Rue Child, I remember 32. Are you serious?
Fam, you
They
can't.
still had a minute and 22 with the lead. Like, come on, they could have did something. Yeah, they threw the game away.
I don't even know what to say.
A minute and 22, and they scored no points.
It's like the Knicks was
I
supposed
can't
to
see
win.
down
G.
there, y'all.
You couldn't write a movie better than that,
DJ
bro.
Bilo said happy birthday.
I
Tina
appreciate
said happy
that,
birthday.
B-Lo. You couldn't write a movie better than that, bro.
I don't know how they did.
But that shot that just
He just
oh my
He just
God,
tapped
bro.
He just tapped it.
Oh my God, bro. Oh no, bro. I mean, he's not, but like
Jalen Brunson.
right.
Even though Jalen Brunson, he's good, but like he didn't carry this whole series.
We need that for marketing, bro. This is New York, bro. We need that money. You know what I'm saying? OG Cole, but
I didn't think Jalen Brunson was gonna miss that last shot. When he took it, I thought he was gonna splash that.
I thought he was too.
I thought he was
Bro.
gonna splash.
I
Yeah, he
thought
shot
he
it
was
over
too,
Wemby too.
I thought he was too, bro.
He said,
man.
oh,
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't no thinking about it either, bro. He just caught it and then just let it ride. I'm like, oh hell no. And then it didn't go in. I was like, yes. When he hit that tip, bro, I was, man, my jaw hit the floor, bro. I was like, oh my, I don't believe that. My dad called me right away. Yeah, what? Oh my God.
Your family Knicks fans or this?
No, my dad is a Knicks fan, bro. Like, I don't even know if he's a Knicks fan and he just like to see me upset. I think that's really what it is, bro.
I'm not a Knicks fan. I just like.
I was going to basketball. Like, I'm not a fan of either team. I do like Wemby, so I want to see him win. But like, if the Knicks win, the Knicks win.
I'm really not a fan of either team or any players. I just like good competition.
I like the Spurs team, bro.
The team.
Jalen Brunson grew up in the IHSA system, bro. So by nature, G, like we gotta root for him because he one of us. You feel me?
Wait, he from Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, suburb, bro. He from like Schaumburg or something. But even then, G, you still coming to the city for practice, coming to the city for game. He played for Mac Irvin, bro. So the Mac Irvin fighter, yeah. That's like the biggest AAU team in what it was when I was.
Mac Irvin, I know what you're talking about.
So it's like,
Are you ready to take
he still came up in the system, bro. Him and Josh Hart.
Best way to
So,
reach new customers.
I gotta root for them by nature, you know.
There's no better
I didn't even know that.
place
Now I'm definitely want the Knicks to win.
Yeah, like when I see Jalen Brunson play, I'll be like, that's that street ball shit. Like that's that Chicago street ball shit. Like ain't nobody calling no fouls. You feel me? You gotta just go up and just figure it out. That D Rose type, you know what I mean?
featured as a special guest on the show.
I didn't even know he was like that during the regular season. I just started watching the playoffs, and I'm like, that's cold.
Yvonne said happy birthday, Jarrell.
Hey, thank you.
Where business, culture, and community come
Yeah,
together.
man. Oh, I was so upset. Yeah, I thought y'all was gonna talk about that boy Carmelo Anthony too.
We
man.
did.
Oh, y'all did? What y'all say, man?
He going to jail.
I'm saying though,
Since 35 years.
that's your son. What you gonna tell him? The white boy jump you. What you gonna tell him?
So wait, I didn't know that story. When I read it, it didn't talk about they jumped him. So they jumped him.
Yes, he was
Phil.
attacked first.
So nobody know what
I
happened.
heard
besides the people
they
that
was
there.
like they was bullying him.
I figured they was bullying.
Don't
We
nobody
talked
know
about
what
that.
happened besides the people that was there, bro. You feel me? And they know that just like we know that.
And all the
So they can
witnesses
tell
were
whatever
saying
story.
that they approached him first and tried to kick him out the team first.
No, hey, did anybody want a birthday song for Jarrell?
You know what? You did it for Tammy. You can do it for your.
Yeah, that's Tabby. Forget Jarrell. Okay.
But yeah, man.
And then after this,
A lot of crazy stuff.
after this play, why am I stuttering?
That's the only way I said it.
After this play, he's been good. First church to deliver.
And they don't never attack unless they know they got the upper hand, bro. He ain't about the one-on-one and think he could.
I think if they jumped him and the fight was over and he went back to stab him, that's when he messed up. He should have. We got to start teaching our kids to tell people you can walk away from it. You got jumped, you got whooped, whatever. You don't go. Now your life is on. You don't go back to defend yourself.
He went back to that. What was he getting jumped? Then he just had
Nobody knows what happened.
From what
bro.
I'm hearing, I've heard that he could have gotten jumped, but then the story is he was in the tent. The white boy told him, just leave the tent. and he didn't leave. So it's just like I'm a concealed carry. If somebody come in my house, if they coming at me, I can shoot them in their chest. But if they turn around and walk out and I shoot them in their back, I'm going to jail. Because that's murder at this point.
Nobody know what happened besides the people that was there, bro. They can tell whatever story they want to tell, bro. Nobody know what happened besides the people that was there. At the end of the day, G, you got one black dude who was a brother or whatever it was, and you got 10 white friends.
Wasn't he 14 or something like that?
Damn,
16, like 17.
They could tell whatever story they want to tell. They could say, oh, he slapped one of the girls and we had to jump. They could tell whatever story they want to tell, bro.
Yeah, it won't matter.
I just know they don't attack unless they got numbers, bro. Unless they got the upper hand, bro.
Because they would have did it one-on-one.
Yeah, no, it was.
And they wouldn't have did it if it was a 3-on-2 or something like that either, bro. They gotta have numbers by a lot, bro. And that's why I said I know they jumping, bro.
Yeah, it was bro. It was
I know they jumping.
dude who got killed and his brother, his twin brother.
I know they jumping because that's the only way they're gonna attack, bro. They gotta be over prepared.
Weren't they bigger than him? I heard they were like football players.
Over prepared.
I heard black dudes like smaller.
Over prepared, bro. You feel me? They not gonna attack it. Ain't no fair ones, bro. Ain't no fair
Somebody go tell stay in her lane, stay in your lane, and we back on the air. Cause she asked me when I was coming back.
Tell her we back. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, you know what I'm saying?
Tell her she can call in.
Taking the time. Oh, Justice, I'm gonna sing you something after this song.
That game hit. All right, bro. What thing no more, bro?
Boy,
Yeah, bro.
My son, you
I
still
was
want
trying
to
to get my
record for
draft
tomorrow?
games on, bro. We had glitching, bro.
yeah, have to make it, yes. I mean, yeah, we'll do intro
I was
outro.
so glad I was glitched out.
I should did a live bet when they was down 29 high and putting that money line.
I mean, definitely should have.
That would have.
That's the thing. I don't know why people are surprised. Every single game, Spurs have lost. They lost for having a lead. They had a lead.
But that was ridiculous, fam. 29 though, bro. Come on, man.
It's the NBA.
Bro, it went from, oh yeah, it's gonna be 2-2, it's gonna be game 7, they finna go at it, to, it's over, bro. It's over. If y'all win 2 more games, it's over. It's over, bro. The spirit is gone.
Yeah.
New York is already
2 teams. They got too much energy and too much momentum.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost the next game just so they can win in New York.
Oh, because they do 2 games and
It's now it's 1-1-1.
now we'll go back and forth.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost just so they can win in New York, bro. Because that party gonna be so crazy, bro.
But they don't even need that. Because New York it's gonna be there regardless. You might as well get it over with so you can go back home.
I love him, I love him, I love him.
But I also gotta think, if I'm a player, I really wouldn't want to win in New York because they can storm the court.
Yes, I want to be on all of that.
No.
It's gonna be the biggest championship. It's like one of the biggest parties.
They got jumped.
Hey, shoot your jersey off, man. You know what time it is? You know what time it is, bro. I want to be there, bro. It's about to get wild out there, bro.
I wouldn't wear no Spurs jersey in New York.
Bro, it's 25 years. They been itching, bro. And they love basketball in New York, bro. Oh,
So the Knicks finna win?
Yes, sir. Knicks finna win, bro.
They up 3-1.
Knicks finna win, bro. In dramatic fashion at that, bro.
If they win, the next game is over, right?
Yeah, they got a Dominican on their team.
Oh, God, that sounds a little racist.
No, because all of New York hella Dominican, bro. That's their shit. You know what I'm saying? So they got some representation in there. They waving flags and all of that, bro. Come on, man.
What if he does that like 2016? Never happened.
Man.
Never happened again.
He's been good to me.
Oh,
Never happened.
only LeBron
He's
did that.
been good to me.
No, LeBron did that, and then didn't the Warriors do that?
Not the final.
The Warriors did it in the conference finals before that.
Not the final, but not in the final.
When they got KD, that was
That's what made KD switch teams.
You want me to bring you in, Marcel?
No, keep this going. How long we got?
2 more minutes up there.
Good, because I'm about to see you something else.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, even if they win the Spurs win the next 2 games, I'm still like,
It's over, bro. There's no
they're
spirit,
not
bro.
making that comeback. It's over.
I don't even want them to win. And I'm a fan.
I don't think they deserve to. I'm not gonna lie. After blowing 3 leads like that,
After that 29-point comeback, New York, that was y'all championship, bro. They could have just gave y'all the trophy last night.
I don't know.
For real, G. They should have gave y'all the trophy after that. What if they would have won game 4 on that, bro? Oh my God, bro. Oh my
Didn't they
God.
almost win game 4? Wasn't it like someone close?
Yesterday?
No, not game 3.
The Knicks?
No, the Spurs won game 3.
Yeah, the Spurs won game 3, but I'm saying it was close. Yeah, it was close. The Knicks lost by.
Oh, yeah, what is come on?
All the games have been close.
Right, they made good games, bro. It's just New York finishing. What the hell yesterday, though, bro? Oh, I'm so mad.
I mean, that's the problem. The Spurs are a young team, so like, they got all the talent, but they just don't have the smarts to wherewithal.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If the Spurs wasn't such a good team, I'm firing all the coaches. Y'all just got 29 points, bro.
They lose the series. I think Ben Johnson.
29, bro. 29.
The Aaron Fox is going to sit back to Sacramento. Ben Johnson is sent to the bro.
They had like 70 points in the first half, bro.
Yeah, it was like 76-49.
Spurs? Yes.
Yeah, it was like 76-49.
I'm feeling like you want me to play another song?
No, hold on. I mean, I think it's coming up. I want to come on.
That's why I couldn't even be mad. I was just like,
just have another song, man. Just
Okay.
Oh, man, bro. I gotta get a Brunch jersey now, bro. I gotta do it, bro.
Brunch jersey?
29 points, bro.
No, his jersey sales about to go crazy.
29 points, bro.
He can make a lot of money off this. And endorsement.
yeah. All I know is Cat better get some respect now. He been hooping this whole series.
I can't talk bad about Cat no more.
But he been cooking.
He has been doing his thing, bro. He a Wimpy killer.
He's the one big killer.
I am blessed next myself.
bring me in. All right, bro, what's going on?
All right, bye. So 20 seconds. You did what's going on.
I did?
Yep.
Oh, well.
All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and I'm proudly posted in the studio with the Motley Crew. Wait, is that a good thing, Motley Crew?
I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar, man. That's a little before my time.
Oh, well, Google it, Jim Shoe. Put it in your AI. But listen, so we've done what's going on, but I did want to announce what's going on. I'm excited. Yesterday I didn't realize it, my first day officially back to work. Of course, as you all know, or if you don't know, I own the Dream Center Co-working and Business Support Services. And so yesterday was my first in-person meeting of 2026. And I could not believe it. But it amped me up. It got me excited. I'm ready to get back to work. And with that being said, of course, we do a lot. I'm acting like a preacher, that's about we in plural. Because most preachers say we, they're talking about the Holy Spirit, you know. Mm-hmm. So I guess I can't say we do a lot of work, as in I. And we serve on a lot of boards. And I do what I can in the community. And, of course, over the past couple of years, I've had to step down from some boards because of just life and what we had going on. But there were some that I just couldn't pull away from. And one of them is the United for Better Living Community Center in East Garfield Park, where I proudly serve on the board, and who actually gave me my start in community service. And I'm on the board, the advisory board, for the Care Manor development. It is a 44-unit affordable housing development, one of the first ones coming to the West Garfield Park in over 40 years. And so UBL, and of course the greatest church, Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ, would like to invite all of you to the start of construction ceremony. Not a groundbreaking, we've done that. We are doing the start of construction. The equipment is out. You know work is about to happen when you see porta potties out there.
Okay.
So the porta potties are on the ground. Ground has been broken. So we're doing the start of construction ceremony. It's a transformative project bringing 44 new units of affordable housing to West Garfield Park. The ceremony marks the official beginning of construction on a development that has been years in the making. And I'll put a pin here to say, for those believers that are believing God for something, delayed is not denied. Yeah. And this is an example. My Bishop David Ty Willie, had the idea. God gave him the vision to build many years ago. And when he brought it to us, we all tapped in, we believed it. And it's been a process, and it's been a process. And look, haters have been hating. And people say, oh, that ain't going to happen. Oh, what's going on with y'all project? But guess what? Yeah. It is here. It is fully financed, and it is going down this Sunday, June the 14th, 2026 at 2 p.m. Mayor Brandon Johnson is confirmed to speak. Yours truly will be the facilitator. Tamara and I were going to do it, but of course she's leaving. She'll be out of town to take care of some business. Bishop David Todd Whitley, as I aforementioned, is our senior pastor of Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ. Our illustrious executive director, Kathy Allison of United for Better Living. We're inviting our community residents, faith leaders, and of course our development partners will be there. It is going down at United for Better Living, 4540 West Washington Boulevard. Now, why this is important. Care Manor represents years of vision, faith, and persistence by a coalition of community and civic partners. The city of Chicago issued the construction permits in November of 2025 for the 3-story building at 4531 West Washington Boulevard. If anybody knows the West Side, that's right there on the corner of Kenton and Washington. It used to be a mattress store, and back in the day it was a dark area in a bright community, because that's where what's the politically correct term for the young ladies who worked the streets?
Women of the night.
Women of the night. The women of the night used to occupy that corner, and my pastor in our church used to go and pray and bring resources to the ladies, but try to get that corner back where it needs to be for the community. And guess what? Now we're doing it by building 44 affordable units. Now the project will include parking, an outdoor playground. The project is supported by the City of Chicago Department of Housing, the National Equity Fund, and other partners. It has drawn attention for delivering quality affordable housing at a cost well below comparable Chicago development. Now guess what? A wait list for the units began forming before construction even started. The reflection of the deep, ongoing need for affordable housing on the West Side and across the city. So you know what? I am so godly proud to say that I am a member of Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ. I'm so godly proud to say that I'm a board member. Now, it's funny. I started as a volunteer with this organization when I was just a wee little lad, like Nalia. Probably younger than you, way younger than you. And my pastor always jokes, I created my own job.
Yeah, amen.
I own my own business. I decided to move my office into the community center. And then I just started volunteering, because when you work for yourself, you don't have coworkers. And so I created some. I started volunteering and helping create programs and running programs and helping to get grants, until then I was a part of the team. Then I was leading departments. Now I'm on the board. And so it's a full circle moment. And it was my pastor who gave me my community start. Of course, it is God who forms us in our mother's womb, but he uses people along the journey to help make sure that we follow the path that he has for us. And my pastor asked me one time, I was in my office, could I go to a community meeting for him? And it was the West Side Ministers Coalition meeting. And I went to represent him because he couldn't go. And that is where I met Reverend Irakri. And then I started going to more meetings, and then Reverend Irakri gave me the nickname Action Jackson. So it's a full circle moment and we got to always remember those who held the door open for you and gave you opportunity. Never forget them. And so I always like to pay homage to. And listen,
Marcel, man, I just gotta ask you, man. You such an inspiring person, man. Who inspires you, man? I mean, I can't tell you, bro. Watching you start all of these businesses, and now you got, your new housing developments, man. I can't tell you. You didn't inspire me to start my own stuff. You know what I mean? To work for myself and have my own entrepreneurial spirit, man. So,
well, thank you, Jarrell. I didn't pay him to say that, but I sure received the encouragement.
Well, I know you ain't paid me to say it, man, but I was just thinking to myself, you got all of these people in this long, waiting list of people that want to move in, but who gonna help these people move from where they live in now to, the new housing development, man? You got that covered already?
Well, I'm glad you said that. We do at United for Better Living. So right across the street, we have literacy programs. We have a food pantry where we feed over 1,000 families. We do financial literacy. We have a GED program. So if anybody's moving in these housing that don't have high school diplomas, and the GED can come right across the street. If you don't know the Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior for the remission of sin, you can come across the street. The church is right across the street. You can get saved. We got when the former mayor closed down all the 50 schools in the city in black communities, black and brown communities, my pastor saw it as a problem, and we bought the old Marconi Elementary School, which is now the care center, where we have so many different programs going on. Alternative schools, we got dance, we got after school, we got summer camps, we got food programs, computer programs, everything you need. And so now we got the Care Center, we got Care Manor, we got United for Better Living, and all three of those places will help the residents of this building and the residents of West Garfield Park and the city who need help. And we've been one of the longest literacy programs in the city of Chicago, 25 plus years. Shout out to Kathy Allison, who's been running it with help from the Secretary of State's office. And so my inspiration, of course, one comes from God. You know, my prayer every day is God order my steps and lead me and guide me to do and say the things that you want me to do. And say, sometimes I'll be like, God, I want to say something else. But my prayer was for you to guide me. So now I'm not going to say what I want to say because you guide me. But it's also, as I look at my pastor, and I'm blessed. I was joking. I was joking with someone yesterday. My pastor texted me. I had to leave church a little early. I didn't leave early. I left right. I left right after service because dealing with two toddlers, and my mother wasn't at church Sunday, so it was just me and the two toddlers. And most of my help that if I sit in one section would help me wasn't there either. So I ran up out of there after service. But my pastor texted me and said, "Hey, we miss y'all, and make sure I get to hug MJ next Sunday." So I said, my pastor not only loves me, he loves my children, and I'm grateful, and he inspires me. And so, shout out to Bishop David Todd Whitley, Corinthian Temple UBL on 44 new units of affordable housing that will be up in no time. Okay. So, listen, believers, if you're free Sunday, meet us there. It's going down 4540 West Washington Boulevard at 2 o'clock. That's Sunday, July 14th. Refreshments will be served. The hospitality ministry will be cooking at our community center. And yours truly, and if she was in the room, we would be facilitating together. We were booked to host this start of construction ceremony together, but unfortunately Tamara can't make it. But I'll be holding it down for the both of us. So Tammy, ain't that exciting? The bishop is building 44 affordable units.
No, that is incredible. I wish every bishop could build 44 units, but I'm extremely excited about that. You know, when you have housing insecurity, I'm just downstairs looking at learning insecurities. When you have learning insecurities, housing insecurities, food insecurities, it really just puts you at risk. So that is 44 families that will now be able to come out of an at-risk status to be on the pathway to progress.
That is it. So listen, believers, we want you to show up and show out. The bishop is looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. And trust me, there's still space on the list for apartments because you got to qualify. You know, come out, see how you can get on the waiting list. They're going to be beautiful 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments.
Do they Airbnb in there?
No. Affordable housing. This is for those who are in need, not in need of temporary stay. But you know what? I asked Zoe last year to omit this song from the playlist. And she wants to play it anyway. But as I read the words, and I'm going to just give a little preface while our guest prepares to come in. The title of the song is Lord, Don't Move That Mountain. And then the singer goes on to say, just give me the strength to climb. Oh. And I'm saying, Lord, don't give me no more mountain.
All right. So I don't have to need
I don't need the strength. I don't want the extra
more
strength.
Superpower just, already.
Lord, keep the mountain. Give me the mental strength to say, mountain ye be moved. Ain't that what the Bible tells? I don't want to climb the mountain. But you know what? This Throwback Thursday, we're going to listen to it anyway. It's Inez Andrews. Because you know what? I may jokingly say that, but guess what? I can't tell God what to do. So you know what? If he give me another mountain to climb, God, I've been across a few of them. I know you can give me the strength to climb. It's Inez Andrews. Lord, don't move that mountain right here on the Brunch Fund.
That is awesome.
Wait, you got to run already? Speaking of, can you go look? I like the trolleys. Zoe found one.
Trolleys?
The little gummy worm.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing? You can sit right there. Justice, move to me there.
No, I'm cool.
Hello.
Hello.
Where you going? You don't know where you want to sit, do you?
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, Jarrell was sitting here. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I didn't sit here. What do you play on Chicago Fire? A police officer?
No, I was an arsonist on the episode that I was on.
An arsonist?
Yeah.
Did y'all pat his pockets down? We ain't got no accelerants on.
I was blowing up things.
So Eric just sent me this. He's trying to get me ready for tomorrow's event. Now I have to host Men of Action.
Right, your hair is fabulous.
Thank you.
Just don't lose that.
I'm gonna
white.
sleep like this.
I know that's right.
But I also have a wedding right after that I'm gonna be late for. I'm asking, can I wear this to the wedding? Now Samantha Chapman is hosting with me. I asked her what she was wearing. She said, pink.
What's that thing?
Of course. And then she said, oh, it would be so cool if you wore green. And I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. We got pink and green on, and the dude, I love
you say do that. Can I wear that to the wedding afterwards?
I don't know if you want to upstage the group.
That's what I'm like.
You gotta be you wherever you go.
30 seconds to end the world intro.
He just had AI put that together, but I got the shoes and this. This the original outfit.
No, thank you. That's awesome.
Oh Lord. We into the wedding. Yeah. How you doing, man? Sorry, Ryan. I'm doing Marcel, man.
10 seconds to end the world intro.
The what?
In the world intro.
She gonna do it in the rock.
We're in the raw. It's Fair on the Brunch Bunch.
Well, we are honored to have such an illustrious guest right here in the studio. Our guest today is an accomplished actor whose credits include Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and now the powerful new drama series, Sundays After Church. Please help us welcome to the Brunch Bunch, Ronnie Hudson II. But not yet. I got some more stuff to talk about.
Well, I'll be John Brown.
Well, that's who you be then. Ronnie joins us to talk about the Sundays After Church, the award-winning series created by Eric and Natasha Brown of Cinnamon Brown Entertainment. I love that name. Well, that series takes a thought-provoking look at faith, leadership, family, community, accountability. Whoo, that's a lot. And what happens when those entrusted to lead fail to protect the ones that they serve. Plus, we will learn about how viewers can support independent creators and what's next for Sunday After Church and Cinnamon Brown Entertainment. Now you can give them a big round of applause. Okay, with the tambourine, I see you. Ronnie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you all for having me.
Let me tell you something. Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, two of my very favorite shows. I hate it when you all go off season, and I'm super excited about your new venture. So let's talk about it. Let's get right into it. For those who may not be familiar with it yet, what is the premise of Sunday After Church and what drew you to the entire project?
Oh, yeah. Sundays After Church is a melodrama that ultimately tells a story of what it would be like if the Black church, if the church really supported our community and really gave the resources we needed behind our people.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, Ronnie, because you probably may not remember, but your parents may remember when the church actually was a safe place when you had any kind of insecurity. If you needed food, housing, a bridge loan, just mental support, not just praying for you at your deathbed.
Absolutely.
And I'm not taking that lightly. That's a very big situation to pray for you when you are ill because you have to visit the infirm. However, it was a lot of more resources at the church that are no longer there. So I'm glad you guys are shining a light on it. I hope the pastors take heed.
Well, that's funny because our story before, look, shameless plug. Shout out to my pastor because we're doing all of the aforementioned. And so tell us about the character you portray in the series and how he fits into the overall story.
Yeah, I play lead pastor, Gerald Clayton.
You kind of give pastor to the voice too.
See,
I promise I was thinking the same thing.
People tell me that all the time. That's probably why I get cast a lot as pastors and things like that. But
don't deny your calling, honey.
but yeah. So I play lead pastor Gerald Clayton. He is the head of Freedom Baptist Church and this entire flock. Kind of like I said, one of the central characters in the entire story. The story follows his wife, First Lady Sandra Clayton, played by the lovely Letitia Argola out of Atlanta. She kind of leads the story from her perspective, from a First Lady's perspective, as she comes into this church that is full of things that are going on. That's obviously after the benediction. There's a lot of, things that are happening. I should say.
I love the way he said things.
You got to watch the show. I don't want to give it away, but there's a lot of things that's happened outside of the church, outside of the four walls. And then she gets kind of entangled in a throuple, I should say, between this other guy she meets within the church. And so there's a lot of that.
Thruples in the church? Oh my God. Close my ear.
So there's a lot of that going on as well. But ultimately, like I said, Pastor Clayton is the leader of this organization that's looking to build community, gain power to really produce an outlet for our community, for the Black community.
I'm super excited about that because art depicts life, and a lot of people are really coming out and talking about the things that go on in the church that you wouldn't think are going on in the church. So if you want to see what's going on in the church, you got to make sure you tune in to Sundays after church. And you know what? What do you think that sets Sundays after church apart from the other faith-based community dramas? Because we do have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
But this one sounds enticing.
Yeah, this one, I think it gives you everything that you're looking for. Like, I mean, we're talking romance, we're talking crime, we're talking drama, we're talking secrets. There's a bit of everything. Any genre that you're looking for when you're looking for a show, if you tune in to Sundays After Church, you're gonna get a piece of it.
Well, Ronnie, I believe you because you already said it's thruples going on.
Oh Lord, is that all you focusing on? I
ain't heard nothing since.
You need Sunday before church.
I know. I need Sunday in church.
So Ronnie, and I'm not a big fan of church series, but I watch them. Because sometimes I don't want the non-believers to feel like, oh, I'm never going to church now because of this drama. But the reality is the church is a hospital for sick people.
Absolutely.
So, of course, you're going to see some things. And any Christian, you got to be a strong Christian, not saint, not member, a strong Christian to be in church and see behind the scenes of the church and still love God, right? And so the series explores what happens when those in leadership fail to protect the people they serve. What conversations do you hope that sparks among audience?
Yeah, honestly, I've been asked this question before. Was I concerned with the church community watching it and feeling some type of way? Ultimately, I think this story will draw. I hope that it draws people to the church because ultimately you get a chance to see, what the church really could be if we were to, really come together.
Yeah.
And I think that's ultimately, like I said, the premise of all this. And I think that if people really get the message behind what we're saying, yeah, there's a lot of fabrication. There's a lot of, it's entertainment. There's a lot of things that are going on that we're shining light on. But we're hoping that, you really get drawn to the church and to what we're all about and what the message is that we're trying to say.
Well, I like it. And before Tammy just, if you're not watching behind the scenes, you definitely want to. But I just wanted to say, because as you were talking, I was thinking about, and Tina said, anything you think going on in the church is going on in some churches. But I watched a video on Instagram where a pastor was preaching, and she literally said on live, all right, now, I let you drink your drink in church, but now you're going too far smoking.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wait, is this a skit? But she was for real, but she said, hey, you come as you are. If you drunk and you got the drink, I'm going to let you sit there with the drink. But she said, you can't smoke because we got smoke alarms. And then you go call, we got other issues. And at first I was like, why would she let this dude drink in the church? Or then I thought about it. Well, if we say we want to save people, what better way to get them to not want to drink than to be preaching to them right there? Put him out, he ain't going to get the word.
Anyway. This is way too much for my PG ears. But anyway, so this show has received recognition at film festivals, including Toronto Pan African Film Festival. And we also talked about in the intro about who is producing this is the Cinnamon Brown Entertainment. What's next? Because this is amazing, actually. I love when I see independent minority and particularly minority Black people in the arts really doing their thing. How can the public support this effort?
Absolutely. CinnamonBrownEntertainment.com. Like I said, you can go to the website. There is a multitude of information there to get
What's the website?
tapped in. CinnamonBrownEntertainment.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go. There's a multitude of information there. They've produced previously a short film and another feature film, one called Cuffed and another called Toxic. Sundays After Church was the first series that they produced, and then there's a host of other stories that are in the can. Eric Brown is a phenomenal writer, and you'll be able to see that when you watch any of these shows, specifically Sundays After Church. If you pay attention, like I said, the writing is really what makes a show great. And when you got a writer and a team like Cinnamon Brown Entertainment, like I said, the sky's the limit.
When does it air? What network? Because we all want to watch.
Yes, Sundays After Church is currently streaming right now.
Oh, right now?
Right now on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and the IndieTube.com.
Oh, I'm going to watch it tonight.
Me too. Amazon Prime. Here I come, baby.
Yes, make sure you check and get those streams up.
I want you to, you talk about stream. Why is audience support so critical for independent projects like this? And let's really hone in on how the listeners can help the series continue to grow.
Yes, definitely. Any independent project, like I said, we're not backed by major studios. The budget is not that large. We don't have a lot of support from that realm as a Hollywood-backed production would. So every share, every stream, every time somebody downloads it, every time somebody purchases or rents the series on any of those platforms, it goes to help us continue to make more content just like this. It continues to build the team. It helps us, plan and prepare for season 2, which we're planning to go into production around September. So we need the support, we need the help, and everybody to get on there, watch the show, share it, put it out there, tell your friends, and continue to just stream and continue to run it up.
And you know what? I'm super excited about that because when you have all of that, you've got audience participation, you've got streams, you've got likes. Major networks start to look at you, and then you get a bigger budget,
Absolutely.
and then you get not season 2, you get
Absolutely.
season 5, 6, 7. So y'all make this a reality so that we can have at least 10 series. Because you know what? The church can always give you content.
Absolutely.
You'll never run out of content using the church. But you know what? It will save some souls.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm excited about that. Will we recognize you when we see you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, he the pastor.
He's the pastor.
Lord, he's part of the throuple.
I'm done. I'm out. And on that note,
but bro, Roddy, we are so happy for you. And I can't wait to see the show. How can the believers that are listening follow you and keep up with what you got going on?
Yes, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Ronnie Hudson II. That's RONNIE HUDSONII.
Ronnie Hudson II. Make sure you follow him. Listen, are you guys casting for season 2 yet, or you need?
Not yet, but it will be.
Because I've been
soon.
a deacon in training for 10 years. I can play a deacon on.
I can really play a first lady.
All right, we have a team.
Oh no, you just want to be in a throuple, don't you? Because now you want to be the first lady.
You're always
Jesus.
calling me out.
You know what?
Put my head in the ring twice.
You got excited. I can play the first lady. Why you don't want to be a missionary or a usher? They don't be doing nothing.
They don't be doing nothing.
So look, before we go, I mean, do we focus on any other characters of the church? I mean, I know it's about the church, so the deacons are getting involved.
Hey, the deacon board, we're talking about the deacon board they shine. Every church, I will say, in America, in the world, needs a deacon board the way that Pastor Clayton has.
Listen,
that's what I want to say.
I grew up with a gun-slinging deacon board, so I already know what it is. But listen, Roddy, we want to thank you for joining us on the Brunch Line. Don't be twiddling your fingers to me. But you know what? On this Throwback Thursday, in the spirit of the late, great Reverend Dr. Clay Evans, as we end on all night, all day, I want to encourage you like he used to do each and every Sunday. We're talking about the church. No matter what you're going through today, no matter how hard the day may seem, go home, get in your bed tonight and pull the covers over your shoulders. And remember that angels are watching over you. And he used to say, it's going to be all right in the morning. And then he would go on to say, you know what? It's already all right. So believers, I want you to believe that it's already all right. Tamara Fair on the air, I love you.
I love you, Action Jackson.
Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you too.
Modi, I love you. Y'all, stay optimistic.
We got a whole minute left.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How would I know?
Okay,
Did he
Whitney
give you that?
Houston.
Did he give you that
Okay,
updated?
Whitney Houston. How would I know?
I submitted the new photos, but I still haven't heard back on the clock yet.
Oh,
So
when we gonna get the new photos up?
See y'all.
hopefully we'll get it in by Monday.
Lada said she'll play U-shaped and she'll get that drink.
She gonna get the drink.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. I didn't even know I was on.
I was getting text messages like, put Tabby on camera. I'm like, dang, forget y'all. Shout out to my auntie Yvette, my grandson. She was the first one to say it. And then Kyle, see y'all tomorrow.